Yeah, pretty much, bro. Pretty much. Just getting set up. Check out those photos on Discord when you get a chance, mate. A fucking full send. And get a close look at the memes on the car. But yeah, full sand, man. That's for the Manu practice. Breaking a PB. Totally thought it was penalty. It's the meme car though. New meme car. Ah, Mario. I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll just do a couple of career races until they reset. Fuck, I love this car. Yeah, bad, man. And then it goes like, it's like Sandown. You go two wheels on one direction, then two wheels on another direction. You basically fucking yeet it over the curb in the middle. Totally looks like penalty, but you get away with it. Did it many times. But fucking dickheads. Oh, look at that! Get out of the way! So I went back to record that race too, and I recorded it, but I fucking botched it, and then couldn't be fucked sitting there for another half hour to do it again. I botched it. Put me on WrestleWatch, Botchamania. I told you, MJF, mate. I fucking told you. Told you. But to be honest, the pay-per-view sounded shite. I haven't downloaded it yet. I watched a bit of Clash at the Castle yesterday. The crowd were great. British crowd are fucking amazing. The way they were with Bailey, fuck, it was funny. It was like back to NXT Bailey. They were like, hey, Bailey. She's like trying to fucking be a heel and stop him, and they didn't care. It was funny as. But yeah, I'll straight up say it, that the pay-per-view sounds like shit. Yeah, the Brits are mad. I used to love watching Progress for that. They say like some of their chants with Osprey, mate. Oh, fuck, they get into him. And honestly, really disappointed with the NXT. It was basically like the complete and utter burial of NXT UK. Like, yeah, he's going to be heel though. Like, you got to see the interview he did after the show, like mentioning Adam Punk and Colt Cabana and shit. He's got to be heel. He's just a fucking jerk, like back to being a jerk. So he's got to be a heel. And I guess MJF will be. It's weird, MJF being a face. Like, I don't think he'll ever be, but It's the one beauty of AEW, the way the fans can kind of control what's going on. Yeah, if you hear what he said, man, like he was fucking pushing kayfabe boundaries, basically. Like they're going with it, you know, the whole him and Colton Page thing. They're going with it big time. So again, I think it's just I almost think AEW feed the rumour mill, and then they just play their storylines around it, which is incredibly smart booking. And I watch Lord of the Rings, mate, and it's all those worries that I had gone. And it still has moments like Game of Thrones, so I was like, fuck yes. Yeah. They don't have many cards at the moment too, so it's not easy for them. And it looks like Malachi's taking some time away. I mean, because there's some, again, unless it's all story, but there's been media about him being, like, because he's injured, he's got a sore back, but, like, actually, like, he's been very outspoken with his depression and stuff. But after the match, he, like, waved and took a bow or some shit. So I definitely think he's taking some time off. I don't think he's leaving. I think he's taking some time off for his mental well-being. Probably figure out what he wants. Be tough for him at the moment too, just because, like, he left WWE for all their reasons, and then they got Zelina back, and, you know, now the guy who had every single bit of faith in him in WWE is back in. Like, it'd be a really tough situation. Like, he went to AEW for all these reasons, and yeah, it's a tough. Like, his wife is in another company, you know, like, but yeah, I personally hope he doesn't walk away from it all, especially because of House of Black, like Buddy and Brody. Yeah, it'd be killing him. He's a very hard on his sleeve type dude, very dark dude, but, I mean, for a dark dude, it usually takes a fucking good woman to ground him. But yeah, it was cool too in the match. Sting misted him, and I mean, Sting's fucking been misted and misted others heaps back in the day. Like, him and Muta basically invented the shit. So it was a really cool play. Like, Black went to take, like, Sting baited him. Black went to take him out with the kick, misted him. Black missed. It was awesome. Classic Sting. Shades of Muta, his greatest rivalry. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, he's definitely got a very, very legit MMA style about him. There's a match worth, I think you can get it on YouTube. Him and Riddle fought in Progress and Evolve, but the Progress match, if you can get a hold of that. And I think they fought in WXW too, which is like a German foundation, but it was a couple of years back, 2-3 years. But it is damn near one of the best, like, MMA catch style wrestling matches you could ever fucking see. Him and Riddle just, like, full standing and kicking each other in the head and just standing. Flying knees, lots of flying knees. Yeah, Tommy End. sucks, man, because he's like every incarnation of him has just been like, for me, like what I am now and what I'm into. I'm like, fuck yeah, like Finn Balor, like fucking Bray, like the evil fucking Necro Lord fucking wrestler. I love that shit. Music that he comes out to is like this fucking full-blown actual European death metal screamo, fuck. It's fucking evil as fuck. Cunt knows how to create a character. Well, he did technically he did for a night. Like, Brood entrance and all. For the, what was it? Was it SummerSlam? It was one of them recently. He's brought it all back. I mean, even I'll give him that, he looked funny as fuck, but the lucha mask that he wore with Ray yesterday was really cool too. Like a kind of demon lucha mask. But yeah, I mean, the Brood could never, like, really be done unless you have the Brood again. Like, they couldn't, like, even with Judgment Day, like, they could have possibly replaced the Brood, but they didn't. It's, I don't know, their booking with Edge has been odd, but yet everything he does, he kills. Like, he's been on fire since he come back. Him and Daniel Bryan have probably been, like, the biggest comeback stories in the last decade of wrestling, I'd say, considering they both had a very similar style of injury. But like Edge, his whole body transformation too, like he looks better now than he did 20 years ago, which is just insane. Yeah, the Ministry of Darkness got a bit whack, but its first few days, like its first, say, 6 months, were really, really well done. And then it, like, just the whole, it was me, which was apparently meant to be Christopher Daniels back in the day, but Vince didn't like him because he was a little dude. So Vince decided that he would be the fucking leader of the Ministry of Darkness and basically be the bad guy that had been trying to kidnap his daughter and kill it was weird. Weird time in wrestling. But yes, loved the Ministry of Darkness, loved that version of Undertaker, loved the music, loved the APA. Man, I'm fucking spewing too. I started playing that rally game, and I was really enjoying it, and then literally expired on me like the next day. Like it was only available in the PS Plus Extra for like a month or whatever, or I don't know why they took it off the market, I guess because the new one's coming out, I don't know, but I literally fucking played like 2 hours of it. Went to jump on it, and then it was like locked. I was like, the fuck? Because I was full ready to get into that more. It had like all the classic rallies that you could, like I was doing the first one, that Greek one. Yeah. Yeah, so it was free for like 2 months or whatever, and then that's it. I don't know, like, because it's odd. And like, are they gonna fucking update September's games already? Like, I know what they are, but if people get Need for Speed Heat, I'll reinstall it because I really enjoyed playing that game with my mates back in the day. If other guys get it when it's the free game, I'll fully reinstall it and play it, stream it. It's fucking a fun game. Best Need for Speed in forever. Because yeah, that's one of the free games this month. I've already got it, but would totally play that if some of the other guys like you, Lounsey and such get onto it. Yeah, there was only 2 for me that were locked, but I went and checked both accounts and then went back into it and yeah, then deleted it. I was spewing, absolutely spewing. Heat's good, and it had the best soundtrack on Need for Speed in ages. Mate, looking at these, think it's Need for Speed Heat. But yeah, it's a good game. Engine swaps. I loved it. I loved it. It encompassed everything that made Need for Speed games good. The car selection, the tracks were amazing, the open world was amazing, the coppers were like fucking GTA 4 level 5-star coppers. Like, it was some of the most... The first time a Rhino come at me, I fucking pooped so hard. Like, and the Interceptor Corvettes that they'd send after you in like twins and shit, like, man. And then like the whole system of risking, like the money in the day and the heat at night, but the heat being the only way you could like level up and shit. Like, it was a really good system, really good system. And I just love that you could drag, you could drift. Yeah, there was a few, but Heat was the one that got me good, got me back into it bad. There was just a couple of like random, even the Herbie, bro, the Herbie in that game, I went so hard in that car for so long. Yeah, I just hated the card system in Payback. Like, really hated it. The power-up card engine up, I hated it. Hated it. Hated it, hated it. Everything else in it was good. Like, it was the predecessor to Heat in terms of the physics and the racing and the cars. But yeah, Heat took it back to kind of the way this game did, you know, tuning your cars, like fully tuning your cars. Like, even for a Need for Speed game, the level of tuning was incredible. And then having so many different styles of cars that you could have set up. I think it was a very untapped potential in it too with the dirt races. A lot of people didn't really know, like, fucking how good those dirt tracks were and how you could set up, like, so many other... Like, I used to do it in a fucking... Pontiac Trans Am. I did the dirt races in this super lifted Mad Max looking fucking Trans Am and cunts would like show up in their fucking Rexys and Lancers, and I would destroy them, and they would just be like, how? But yeah, the uniqueness of how, like, even the pickup, there was like some Ford fucking 30-something pickup in it. I had that set up for an off-road. Originally I had it set up for dragging. But yeah, I'd 100%, because like I completed the game, but I think the only thing I had left to do was like finish all the drift zones and get my crew like up to the max points. And my crew was basically me and my cousin, so the moment I'd add anybody to the crew, it'd help get that done. But I was going to try and get the platinum for it. And it's got like these Gymkhana challenges in it too that are some of just the most insane, impressive like attack courses I've ever seen. You watch the ghost do them and it's like watching a ghost in the dailies here, like it starts and they're just gone. And you're like, how? Fuck! Oh, that was squeezing through. Man, you can complete like 30% of this fucking game in this car. At first I hated it, but once I got used to it, it was sick. And I was playing on the wheel too, man, so like some of it was genuinely really challenging. Especially with the way some of the cunts race on that, you know, like when you're getting fucking T-boned and shit and you got a wheel in your hands, it wasn't easy. But it just looked so good too, like for a Need for Speed game. I was overall very impressed with it. Great soundtrack, great gameplay. Like in a group of even 4 of you just driving around doing dumb shit, driving around in the stunt arena, in the stadiums and shit, like just stuff like that was fun. The way you could just drive to any race and instantly, you know, start an event or fucking accept events or have like crew versus crew. It was just a very, very deep game for a Need for Speed game. And if a lot of people like haven't explored how deep it is, I'd be glad to go through it again with them, like when Wreckfest came out for free. Some of the engine swap potential in it is like this, like just some of the dumbest shit, like the Porsche in the fucking Herb. Yeah, Most Wanted was probably one of my favourites, man. I think actually Carbon was damn near, like everyone always says Underground 2, but for me, like Carbon was fucking exceptional, the canyon runs. It was like everything that Underground 2 had, but it, you know, it didn't focus so much on the drag racing. The drifting was more challenging than it had ever been because it was like the canyon runs instead of the fucking, you know, the man-made kind of car park courses and shit. And I just thought the canyon races, like the way you had to win them too, like if you know, lost a certain amount of distance, it's just the way they did those races, especially some of the like the final bosses and shit, and like the M3, the fucking Audi R8, like they were just insane courses, insane fun, and you had to be on the fucking ball. Like, what was it, PS2, I think? One of my most favourite Need for Speeds ever, if not ever. Like, the canyon runs was something else. And again, like that game, how you could do the engine swaps, like how you could get like a Mustang and then have like a full fucking GTR set up in it and shit, was weird. Very inspired by fucking Tokyo Drift, but better than the movie, that's for sure. Because I remember even the story with it was ripping off Tokyo Drift so bad, right down to they actually had the that muscly as good looking fucking American Japanese guy play the bad guy in Need for Speed. Cut from the first Fast and the Furious movie, Johnny fucking Hahn or whatever he was. Johnny Tran. They had a lot of the celebrities in the original Need for Speed games. Yeah, so he's the guy, like, he was the Drift King or whatever in Carbon, the Canyon King. You had to race him in the R8. It was fucking so hard. Like, just trying to keep up with him, just trying to complete the course, but then being able to beat the R8 in fucking any car that wasn't like a fucking hypercar was really hard. I think I ended up doing it in the Lancer, like the latest Lancer, and like mad cheating, like just taking the opportunity to like kill him and get the gap. I remember the sound of the fucking the M3 in it, M3 GTR. It's cool too in Need for Speed Heat. They've got like, it's like 6 major challenges throughout the games. Like, you know, one of them's like the speed traps, one's the drifting, stuff like that. But you unlock essentially all the legendary cars from the game. Like, I think it starts with like the Skyline from the second one, like from Underground 2. It's got the, like that fucking silver Skyline. It's got the M3 GTR that was like silver and black. There's like an RX-7 drifter thing. Like, you'll remember them all as soon as you see them. Do you remember in Gran Turismo where you'd start the first race wherever, and then depending on what points you got in that first race, that was the position you'd start the second race in? Good times. Good times. I started thinking too, some of those like fucking P800 races and shit in this game that have like the times 12, times 15 tyre wears and shit, where as it was you used to struggle to get a Dodge Viper the whole way on hards, you know, without fucking having to change your tyres. Those races are going to be fucked now. Like, fucked. If you're a noob, or like trying to legit complete them the first time, you're not going to be able to until you've got like a fucking VGT that's like, it just won't happen. Trying to play the game on its terms now with that wear, it's just not possible. Like, since they did it, I haven't got a set of hards throughout the entirety of Le Mans. I've nearly done it. But yeah, like the Daytona one, I remember that being exceptionally brutal on tyres. The Suzuka one, the Catalunya one. I remember the Catalunya one was like the only one that I legitimately couldn't win in a Group 3 car, and I had to pull out the fucking Lambo VGT to get it done. So yeah, some of those races, I think for people who haven't completed them, what? Good luck. Why can't we be racing like this at Fuji this week? Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, but it's you know what I mean, for new players into the game now, it's going to be a billion times harder than it was for us. And it was still hard for us. We were coming to terms with the new physics system. Even then, you know, doing those 800 pp races, Group 3, like fucking Portilla always in the front in the Viper. They were hard, bro. Like, they would, you know, you weren't used to the game yet. We hadn't had a season or two of fucking Manu races under our belt and shit. Like, legit though, this is like the second time, because this is obviously my other account, this is like the second time I've used this GTO for like the first third of the game at least. I think I was still using it by the time I got up to like full-blown Group 4 races. And was then super disappointed to see that it didn't have a racing conversion. Like, I still thought the game would have racing conversions the way GT2 used to have it. I still think that's something that they should look at in the future, especially when you get the cars up to that fucking optimal, you know, weight and horsepower level. Poor cunt too. Wolf hasn't played for a couple of weeks. What's that off of 1 round for him? Because he's always up in the fucking ridiculously high lobbies. And I remember, I think he got 3rd and he was still whinging. But yeah, same with me, man. I'm like 4th for Hyundai full stop. Like, with the exception of Ikatosh, and then fucking Teddy Hyatt, Hyundai's not doing too good. Hopefully though, like I've got to try and improve by season end so I can at least get into the top 5 for Hyundai. That's always my one goal. Like, especially if I'm Hyundai, I have to finish in the top 5 for the Manu. Like, I know who my biggest local rivals are. I don't have fucking CRV to deal with this year. You should be more focused on it, bro. Like Yamigawa this week, your car should be a fucking race winner. I'm really surprised by the time I managed to get out of the Genesis. It's me, Mario! Yeah, that's why there was no way I was going to do manual again. What did I get? 170 or 180 for 10th after starting 12th. I was like, yep, we're done, moving on. I wasn't going to do any better. Wasn't going to have another perfect race where I don't fucking crash. Nice, bro. I was super surprised by, I mean, my race was pretty consistent. I just got faster and faster and faster. I was chasing an Aston Martin the whole time. But I was super surprised how many people in my lobby, even the ones starting higher up, did the start on hards pit first lap. There was probably, I think there was 18 people in the lobby and 7 or 8 pitted first lap. And I just watched the timer as the race went, and it sat at that 52, 53, 55 region, and I was like, alright, as long as I can keep it there, I'm going to gain some positions. And then yeah, as soon as it come into the, as soon as it was getting to the last lap, I was catching 2 dudes in front, and then I think as we're coming around to the pits, 2 were coming out, and I gained 3 positions in the last lap. So it was just yeah, sweet. You could see a lot of people were desperate when they came out for that last lap on the hards too, the way they were trying to fucking hold on. But yeah, I was very surprised at how well it worked. We weren't in the draft train, but I guess a lot of those guys that were in the draft train, had more of a chance of stuffing up. And I noticed a couple of them even pitted lap 10. The wear had already, I guess FFs maybe, the wear had already started to kill them. And I mean, it was so fucking tight at mine. I think pole was a 26.4 or something. And I was 9/10 off of that, qualified 12th. It was 1.4 seconds from fucking first to last. Yeah. No, we had this dude, he come out of the pits and held the right hand side so slow and tried blocking, and the poor dude got that was in front of me got basically forced to the outside and slowed down, and I just swooped on both of them. Always, mate. We've got a clown driving. Look at him looking back. Mario. We're just doing some Pleb AI mode. I think first daily is reset now, but we're not going to qualify for it. We're on the clown account. And we gained a lot of DR from 4 races the other night on this account. So we gotta give some of that away. This is just meant to be a fun account. It's not allowed to get up high. Oh, we're gonna hit it. This car's so fucking good here. It's just so good in general, but here it's the 4-wheel drive's just OP. Probably the greatest Mitsubishi ever made. Fuck the Lancer. The Lancer's for your girlfriend or something. What you need is a 5-speed GTO turbo. I remember in GT2, there was one that you could get, this exact one, 1991 GTO LM, something like that. I think got it second hand. And you could get it up to like 900 horsepower. And until you got like a Super Skyline or the Escudo or something like that, you could just do everything that you needed to in this car. And that was way back then. And it's basically still the same in today's Gran Turismo. It's amazing. And this one's got nothing done to it. It's only like 570 pp, something like that. I think it's mostly because I've got fucking sport softs on it. What's going on, mate? How good does Bathurst look when it changes? I haven't mapped me horn. I've got to map me horn. That's important. Got some Goanna going in the background. Standing on solid rock, we're standing on sacred ground. Look at that sky, mate. Bit of the Australiana. Hello. Yay! Yay! Nice. It's always the shittest one. Just as rigged as the fucking roulette system. Gonna have a few free tickets sitting there. Yes, Luca. God, who fucking hates listening to Luca? Fucking Luca, mate, I don't care. And like, they purposely added like more conversations and shit. Why? Rigged. It's like pokies. Ooh, that's really good for 3-star. But rigged. Of course. Now watch it be like 2K. See? It's there. I ain't getting the Genesis. Told ya. Rigged. 5K, wowee. 100, so those two were the same. A 3-star and I got 100K and 5K. And a 4-star that's like shitter than both of them. Invite? Oh, fucking look out. Probably fully customizable. Useless. Told ya. Rigged. I mean, this one I should probably put a time in just because I am dressed up as Mario. But I hate go-karts. Like, I fucking hate them. Hate them. Gotta change everything about the wheel setup. Alright, so group 4. What do I have? Like 2? 1. The GTR. Wowee. Which probably would be alright here, yeah? The 1.5 is going to turn into that already. That's the new fucking sheep car. Well, let's go have a laugh at Mario. No, I don't have one. Oh, can I get a red one? Yeah! Gotta earn that OGR badge, mate. Fuck it, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to like... Yoink. Fucking hate these things. Let him go. Let him. Nip, nip. Let him. It's fucking Mario. It's not working. Fucking hate go-karts. Oh, yeah, right. Right. Yeah. You just gotta lower, like, every single fucking bit of your wheel. And I can't change me fucking wheel ratio like cunts with fancy wheels can. Bam, 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 bam. Blum, 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 blum. Oh, God. Banana peel. This is gonna be poo. Oh God, turn, please. Nah, I hate it. The sensitivity is just fucking intense. Like, the wheel doesn't feel any, like, the only way to even get them to the point where they're drivable is to lower everything to the point where you're not turning your wheel. Like, and that is not at all like go-kart. It's like the worst single fucking thing to drive in this game for, like, real life comparison. Like, what are you meant to do when you don't want to put a time in? What car's gonna rent? What about the GT or the Veyron? Do they have the? Yeah, they do. Something stupid. Two and 5. So, and H only with no requirement. No pit stop. Fucking, this is balls. You know what B's gonna be, Loopy? Race B? The OGR special. It's coming. They've had a practice lobby up for 3 days. Actually, I need to get this up higher, eh? 3.2, so I need to get it, like, drop it 0.2. Yeah, I could do that in 10 minutes. Yes. No worries, bro. I probably won't be on long, though. Just taking the piss tonight. Oh, you can't! Wowee! Get fucked. gear and smash the time. Oh well, that should do it. It's like half a second plus. 2.4, yep, plenty. It's interesting that both are reverse. I do like that. Man, I've done it this direction in so long. Oh! Driven the GTO for a bit. GTO, fucking Skyline GT. This track gets fucking gnarly. I've been reset here in a Group 2 before. The damage adds so much angle to your wheel now. It's like ACC. Even just a little damage like that has bent the angle of my wheel so bad. And then it feels super weird when it fixes itself up. You've got to be kidding me. Jesus Christ. Got some shit going on into there. Someone's got a 7-second penalty. See how much smoke was coming out? Oh my god! What a fuckhead! Oh, this has been some fucking chaos. Oh, that's done it. That just killed me. Absolutely broke the car. Wowee. Wowee. She's fucked. Oh, wasn't too good then. I had no practice. Coming from the back, had a big crash. Oh, nice. You're pressuring me. Haven't raced you for a long time though. Max killed it. Should have been up there with him. But welcome anyways, mate. Just having a little bit of fun here on my other account. I don't want to be a sheep. Stuff it, I'll just go to the skyline again. Hope to do better. Last to first. No, it's not happening. Watch Mad Max do it though. That bloke in a Lancer's a fuckhead. He just broke my car so bad. Voss. Just doing some pleb racing from the back, mate. Non-fucking sheet car. Yeah. Yeah, 155 seems to be the goat already.